10 old-fashioned dating habits we should bring back. This is according to thoughtcatalog.com. We're going to break it down, but first thoughts, 5 words or less.
Just be yourself.
Always be a gentleman. There you go.
Wear clothes.
Channel your inner Danny Zuko.
Ooh,
That's how I imagined it for some reason, because I love Danny Zuko from Greece, and I just pictured him giving her his Letterman jacket and changing for her at the end.
Jerk in that movie?
No, there was a point where he was a jerk, but then he changed, and he was so sweet.
He changed.
Yeah.
So you're saying change for her?
So number one, and I'm going to go ahead and say what they said, and then you guys can just tell me if you agree. So the article states, number one, coming to the door to pick someone up.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
You don't like it?
No. Think about it. If you just, what if she's still getting ready or something, and if you just text her, she can be like, oh, I'll be out in a bit.
I think coming to the door, even though it only takes 30 seconds to go to the car to the door, I think is such a sweet gesture.
You can text on the way there to make sure you'll be there
Oh,
on
yeah,
time.
text on the way.
Coming to the door is so boss.
Yeah.
Right? It's so just this is on. It's like game time.
Okay, good. I like that the two guys agreed. L. You were like,
Dad answers the door. That's the scariest part.
yeah, that's true. That used to happen. Number two, trying to dress really nice for a date. Now, they did say that nicely is different for other people, but just as long as you put on your best sense of self.
Yeah.
I'm just always afraid of that scene in the movie where a guy is like, I'm gonna wear the nice thing, but he has no idea what that is, and then his friend is like, oh, it's this ridiculous outfit, and you end up in a ridiculous outfit. I think you should everyone knows their good shirt, wear it.
Yeah.
Right. I always say ask the expert, right? So your mom's been dressing you probably the longest. Hey mom, what shirt looks like? Oh, that one? That's the one to go with.
Oh, and she loves that too. When I'm a mom, I can't wait if I have a son that he would ask me that. Okay, number three, bringing flowers or other tokens of affection, not later on to the very first date.
I like that. Yeah, for sure. I always have the hidden gift. So it could be a fresh pack of gum. Just I got some chocolate or something just on the on the low. Yeah, it's cool.
I think the random gift is fun.
Just one random thing.
Yeah, just a pack of cards.
I like the idea of bringing flowers. On the first date, I think it can go either way. I think if it's done in a very genuine way, where even maybe he picked the flowers on the way, even if it's from your own garden, I think that would be really silly and funny and cute.
I would hesitate to pick it from their garden, because then it was wow, that's weird. I've been growing that for a long time.
But it's a joke and it's funny. And then the next one is going dancing that's not grinding on a grimy club floor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So more like ballroom dancing or salsa dancing. That could be really romantic and
I
cute.
want Lindy Hop to come back, swing dancing.
Yeah. Okay, and then number five, straightforwardly asking someone out and not calling it hanging out or just talking. You're I want to go on a date with you. Will you go on a date with me?
I've never really had that experience. It's always been for me, it's kind of we're hanging out, because I usually just end up with people that I was friends with first. So it is kind of just hanging out.
What do you think?
That.
I'm all about the let's go on a date.
I love it!
We're going on an official date game time. I'll be there at a certain time, you know what I mean? Smell good, look good, and then we're gonna go out and have a little adventure.
You're the same way.
I don't know, because
Yeah, you are.
I end up doing, I don't know, we'll hang out and then we'll go do something. Some of the best things that have just been let's hang out, and then we start hanging out, and then it develops into something.
Well, if you're maybe friends prior and then it did develop to something, that's definitely one scenario. If you're not really necessarily friends prior, or you do know that you like this person, I think there's something so sexy about a guy asking you on a date. The next one is 6, additionally being clear about when you're going steady. That's a really good point. So nowadays, it's when do you become boyfriend, girlfriend? When does it become exclusive? Do you make a gesture out of it as a guy?
I know this one. It's when she says, it's only me or I'm breaking up with you. Right? That's how it works.
That's amazing.
Or it's over is somewhere
Would
in
you
the
make the
sentence.
gesture to let her know that it's exclusive?
Absolutely. Hands down, for sure. Because my dad, he's just the man's man. He's a full-on gentleman.
See, you've learned
so
from
I was
him.
raised like that, classic gentleman redefined is my style. So I'm listen, you're my woman now. Just let her know.
And girls like to be told what to do in those situations.
They
in
do.
those ones. No, not so
I
much.
like to take my girlfriend aside and go make me breakfast.
Number 7, romantic gestures like writing poems. And if you're not into writing a poem, it says you can write them a letter or just some sort of little cute surprise that you made for them. And this actually captured my heart, because my husband did this. We met at Saddle Ranch, which is a really douchey bar here in LA. But I had to wear bandanas. And when my husband met me that very night, so we met one night, and then the next night he came back, he's a graphic designer, he made me 3 bandanas, custom bandanas, with like our birth dates on it and stuff. So that was the next day. I didn't think of it as weird. I guess it depends on the relationship. If I wasn't into the guy, I'd be like, whoa, that's super
You're
weird.
right, that's where my mind went. My mind was like, this guy's a stalker.
But it was really intense, really fast. So I think it works for certain scenarios.
I think those are the best. Like one time, it was this really random story, and I was walking down my parents' stairs like at night in the dark. Couldn't see anything, and they have a black cat, and I stepped on the cat, and I pulled both of my legs. Of the way that like I landed on the stairs because I didn't want to step on the cat and crush him. And then my boyfriend made me this like random picture that he cut out of me, and then like took my legs off, and he was like, broken legs. And it was like the most random, like ugly thing, but it was so cute.
And it warmed your heart.
You know, there's different ways to write poetry, right? And they say a picture's worth 1,000 words. So
Oh
like,
my
you can do like
gosh.
something like where to kind of flip it, like take a picture like another time you guys are hanging out, and then like actually like print it out and like, you know, have it like a little frame, whatever. That way it's like,
Yes.
It's like-
pictures worth 1,000 words. What
Right.
about you, Brett? Top
it,
that.
it depends
Top
on what
that.
it is. I don't remember any of this stuff. That's the thing. Is like I'm sure I've done it,
I'm
but I
sure you
don't
have.
remember what it is.
Yeah,
I've
because
done,
you do it so often.
I've done sweet things. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll like FaceTime from the other room and be like, "You look good today." You know, like,
Okay, that's cute though. Okay, number 8, turning electronics off and just being with one another. So disconnecting from technology and being present.
that's important.
I agree.
great.
That's a good one. Okay, number 9, the general concept of asking permission for things. This one was interesting because it did say that you should ask permission to not
Does this make you
only.
uncomfortable? Does this make you uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Does this make you uncomfortable?
That's exactly
That
what they
kind of stuff?
reference.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
that's what they referenced. Like to ask like permission, like can I touch your thigh? It grosses
no.
me out. This is the
That's
one
really
that I disagree with. What do you think?
yeah, no, I mean it's illegal to slide into first base, right? Like you,
I don't want him to be like, can I kiss you now?
I've done that. I've
Can
done
I-
that. It's weird.
It grosses me out.
In college,
I don't
whoa,
know.
you just
It's-
crawled into your sweater.
Yeah,
That's
like
gross.
can I touch your thigh now? It would take me out of the mood. Okay, number 10, this is the last one.
Doorman's loving it.
Not assuming sex is to be had at any point in time. It says
Yeah.
a date does not mean it has to be the precursor to sex. I would
Yeah.
never
Yeah, I
think.
Is that
that's
even like
pretty-
old-fashioned?
Pretty wise.
Yeah, I would hope
like
that people all agree to that.
You should go on the date after sex. That's what I always do.
there you go.
Because then it's not like you're trying to have sex with her.
Right.
That's funny. Okay, so what do you guys think about these 10 old-fashioned dating habits that we should bring back? Do you agree? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you all next time on Pop Sugar.